most people, when they're in pain and they're struggling, they just give up. They fail, right? We see this happen a lot. People will be in pain, they'll be struggling, they're not comfortable, and they're just like, this is ass, I want to give up, da da da. They fail. The more pain that you seek, the more pain you endure, right? For example, if you go to the gym, if you lift a ton of reps, you always go to failure. That's more comfortable. When you hit failure your first time, you're like, damn. But when you hit failure your 100th time, you're like, okay, it's failure. Who cares? When you hit failure, you get more comfortable with the pain. Same goes for when you start being able to rep 100 pounds. 10 pounds is light, right? So you can endure pain as much as possible. The more pain you endure, you're going to be able to live life comfortably. So let's say the normal man can only lift 10 pounds. When you get to be able to lift 20 pounds instead of the 10, you're now going to be able to realize what the normal man can lift is easy, right? That is exactly how pain works. Stress, anything. If you slowly build your tolerance, you can then be stronger and better than the normal man. You need to seek pain. Like, you need to find pain. You can't just walk through life and be, oh, I'm in pain, right? If you were given a silver spoon in your mouth since you were born, you're rich or not. Maybe your parents spoil you. I have a lot of friends that I knew in middle school, high school, that they were spoiled and they said, I don't know what to do. I said, seek pain. You need to find pain, right? Just struggle. Force yourself to struggle. You can get pain. You can do 10,000 push-ups a day. Even though you can only do 5,000, you can make it so your arms are fucking spaghetti and you're doing 5,000 push-ups a day on top of the 5,000. You can hit failure and keep going. You can be your own drill sergeant, right? So push yourself to the limit and then pass the fucking limit, right? That's when you seek pain. You have to be uncomfortable. You have to, in every fiber of your being, not want to do this, right? When you are doing something and you don't want to do it, good. You know why? Because when you do something and then you don't want to do it, that's called discipline. You're now building discipline on top of struggling. Now you're building your pain tolerance plus discipline. You'll realize the more pain you endure, most likely the more discipline you build. You should be joining a boxing gym. You should push yourself mentally. And every hour do as many push-ups as possible. If you can't join a boxing gym, I suggest every man learns how to fight. Like, just fighting in general is super, super, super important. So we should all learn how to fight, right? So that's going to be the main thing. Join a boxing gym. Get fucked up. Ask the biggest dude there. Let's spar. Your first day. Go, hey, biggest guy. You're 200 pounds. You're a heavyweight. I'm a featherweight. Let's spar. He might be 6'2", you might be 5'2". Spar. Get fucked up. Realize that you could die if you were against him in the street. Now you know if you were in a street fight against a normal person, or a little bit above average, you would fucking die. Now you're like, shit, I could fucking die if someone wanted to fuck with me. I need to become strong. I need to counter this. I need to get good at fighting. I can't get fucked up by these people, right? If you have big ass muscles, you can be 6'5", 200 pounds, jacked. But if you don't know how to fight, what the fuck are you going to do? Nothing. You can get beat up by a dude who's 5'2" and is skinny as shit but knows how to fight, and he could fuck you up. It doesn't matter about weight. Doesn't really matter about height. Yes, they got reach, but if they don't know how to fight and you don't, you're going to get fucked up. What's the point of having big muscles? Oh, to lift heavy shit? Who gives a fuck? This is life or death in most cases of life. You're going to get fucked up if you don't use them to learn how to fight, right? Every man needs to know how to fight. That's a fact. Besides boxing gym, push yourself mentally. Work till your limit. Work 18 hours straight. Google Calendar, time block, your whole day. Work 12, 18, 20 hours until you can't work longer. See what your limit is. You need a brotherhood to hold you accountable and literally just say, this is your limit. You have to work 20 hours. You can go past that. You can hit 24. You hit 24, you can do 25. One more rep, one more rep. When people say one more rep, do you do the one more rep? Or do you just sit there going, no, can't do it, and then let the fucking weight land on your neck and you die? No, you fucking listen to your spotter and you say, yeah, I'm gonna do one more rep, and then you do one more rep. That's exactly what you need in a brotherhood. So if you're seeking a brotherhood, join the Discord in the description. Another thing I like to do is do push-ups every hour, but I would suggest doing it twice every hour. Do as many as possible. When you finish a video, do push-ups. Before you eat, do push-ups. Every time you do something, do push-ups. When you jerk off, do push-ups. When you scroll Insta, do push-ups. Every time you finish a video, every time you get an ad, every time you have something like that, Do push-ups. This will get you jacked just from fucking sitting at home. Next thing. Life will always be hard. It's up to you to make it comfortable. You're always going to have some pain. There's no light without dark. There is no rainbow without rain, right? You need to suffer to have the beauty of life. If life was just beautiful, then it wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't. It would be fucking boring. It would be plain. It would be great. It would be ass. So you need rain to have a rainbow. Join the Discord if you want a brotherhood who helps you do all of these things. There is no such thing as a perfect time. We've all heard this. There's no such thing as a perfect time. When you wait, the price you're paying is your dream life by waiting. Would you just sit there looking at a wall, scrolling TikTok, knowing your dream life is gone because you wanted to scroll TikTok? Do you want to change your life? And are you ready to change it? If you are ready and you think the perfect time is now, which the perfect time was yesterday, and the next best time is today, right now. If you truly think that and you want to change your life, then go to the description, join the Discord, and get the coaching. Here's some reviews.
My name is Sanja. I'm an 18-year-old who always aspired to become successful, but I had no real plan. But this all suddenly changed when I met Keith. Keith took me under his wing and started mentoring me, teach me all kinds of things I didn't even know existed. But the most important thing he teach me is that the mind is the only thing we really have 100% control over. When you can control your mind, you can control the output of your life.
About Keith's coaching calls, they really work. I learned a lot of new things. I'd highly recommend you join one of his coaching calls.
Highly recommend booking a coaching call with Keith. He's a genius. He can definitely help out with any issue. He's a genius. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later on. And thank Keith, of course.
Just want to say that you should book a call with Keith Harrington. He's the guy you can go to when it comes to productivity, biohacking, what books to read, how to change your mindset, what habits you can implement to slowly change your life by 1% better every day. So he's the one that gives you the tough love. He's not the one that sugarcoats it to protect you. He will say it to strengthen you. And Keith, I appreciate you, bro.